You've probably heard of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, or Seneca, ancient men with wise words and stoic gazes, and because of that, people assume Stoicism is a philosophy made by men, for men. But that assumption is wrong. Stoicism isn't gendered. In fact, in today's fast-paced, emotionally exhausting world, Stoicism might be one of the most empowering philosophies a woman can embrace. Here are 7 reasons, backed by proof, why Stoicism is made for women too. 1. Stoicism teaches emotional mastery, not suppression. There's a huge misconception that Stoicism is about feeling nothing, that it turns people cold or robotic. But that's not what Stoicism is about. Stoicism teaches you to understand your emotions, not to be consumed by them. You learn how to feel everything deeply, but respond with intention instead of reacting on impulse. This is especially powerful for women who are often told they're too emotional. Stoicism doesn't shame emotion, it sharpens it. It allows women to reclaim the narrative. You are not too much. You're just not willing to be controlled by chaos. Women like Sharon Lebel, author of The Art of Living, have taken Stoic texts and reframed them to speak to the modern, emotionally intelligent woman. 2. It centers around inner strength, not outer validation. In a society that constantly tells women how they should look, act, speak, or age, Stoicism comes in like a shield. It teaches that your worth comes from your character, not your beauty, not your social media likes, not your relationship status. Virtue is what matters. Wisdom, courage, justice, self-discipline. You stop chasing approval, you stop performing for others, you start living in alignment with your own principles. And that's where true power begins. 3. Stoicism empowers you to say no. Many women are raised to be agreeable, to put others first, to avoid conflict, to please. But Stoicism teaches that boundaries are essential to a virtuous life, that your time, your energy, your peace, they are limited and they matter. When you understand what's truly in your control, your choices, your attitude, your values, you also understand that you are not obligated to say yes to every request, every favor, or every expectation. No becomes an act of self-respect, not rebellion. 4. It builds unshakable resilience in the face of hardship. Women go through unique hardships emotionally, physically, socially. From breakups to miscarriages, career setbacks to single motherhood, life throws curveballs. Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat suffering, it embraces it. It teaches you that you cannot control what happens, but you can always control how you respond. You can always meet adversity with dignity and inner strength. It's not about never breaking. It's about learning how to rebuild every single time, stronger, wiser, calmer. That's resilience. That's Stoicism. 5. It promotes calm leadership, not domination. Leadership for women is often a double-edged sword. Be assertive, but not too assertive. Be confident, but not cold. Be strong, but don't scare anyone. Stoicism cuts through the noise. It teaches that true leadership is calm, composed, rational, and just. You don't need to dominate or prove anything. You lead by example, by reason, by compassion grounded in strength. Think of modern Stoic women who lead quietly but powerfully in activism, business, education. They don't scream. They don't chase power. They embody it. 6. Stoicism helps detach from toxic expectations. From having it all to doing it all, women are often crushed under impossible standards. Perfect body, perfect job, perfect family, smile through it all. Stoicism says enough. You don't need to be everything to everyone. You only need to be true to your own nature. You're allowed to let go of what doesn't serve your values. The Stoic mindset detaches you from society's noise and redirects your focus inward, toward reason, intention, and peace. You begin living for your truth, not their expectations. 7. Stoicism is about justice, and that includes women's rights. One of the core Stoic virtues is justice. Not justice in the legal sense, but in the moral sense, doing what's fair, right, and honorable. In that sense, Stoicism supports equality. It supports speaking up for the voiceless. It supports standing firm when injustice is present. For women who face inequality in pay and safety and opportunity, Stoicism gives you a clear compass. It says, live justly, act with courage, speak with wisdom. It doesn't make you passive, it makes you principled. So the next time someone says Stoicism is a male philosophy, remember this. It was never about gender. It was always about character. And in a world that constantly demands women to be softer, smaller, quieter, Stoicism gives you permission to be grounded, unshakable, and fiercely you.